Thank you for leaving the empty coffee cream carton in the fridge.
What? I did not. There was still some cream in it.
There were just 3 drops of cream. It didn't change the color of the coffee at all.
Oh, I thought there was more cream than that left in it.
You do that all the time with the cream and with the apple juice. Oh, and you do it with the toilet paper too.
What?
You leave me 1 square of toilet paper sometimes instead of replacing the roll.
I do not want to waste the square of toilet paper.
Of course not.
Okay, are you ready?
Ready?
Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Hi, I'm Walter, and welcome to the Barbara and Walter show.
And I'm Barbara.
Okay, go ahead and sing the show beginning song.
Yeah, everybody, it's time to dance. It's time for the Barbara and Walter Kozakiewicz Kiva show.
Did you get your medicine from the drugstore?
Yeah, I did.
Did they call your name when it was ready?
Oh, yeah. We have been going to that drugstore for so many years. And that pharmacist still can't say our last name properly.
It is not that difficult. Kozakiewicz Kiva. Look, I can say it fast 3 times. Kozakiewicz Kiva. Kozakiewicz Kiva. Kozakiewicz Kiva.
Yeah, I know. Remember the worst time was when we were at the airport waiting to get on the plane.
Oh, yeah. I think we were going to Florida, and our seats were not together, and they were trying to put us together.
Yeah, we were sitting there, and then they tried to say my name on the speakers that everyone in the entire airport could hear.
Well, they tried, but they got stuck in the middle.
Yeah, the lady on the loudspeaker said, "Would Barbara Kozak?" And then there was silence. And then she said, "Barbara Kozak." And then it was quiet again. Then the worst thing happened. She started laughing, and then we could hear another lady in the background laughing.
And then other people who were sitting and waiting to get on a plane started laughing. The entire airport heard it.
I knew they were calling me, but I wasn't going to get up until they announced my name properly.
It took them 4 times before they managed to kind of say the whole name.
And even then, they said Kozakiewicz Kiwa.
There was a little kid sitting with his parents, and he started laughing, and he said, "Who would have a crazy name like that?" And then you stood up, and you looked right at him, and you said, "I would." Oh, you were angry.
Oh, I felt bad about that, but I was angry and embarrassed.
Yeah, there was no reason to get angry because we were going on vacation.
Oh, yeah, no reason to get angry. What about you getting mad on the airplane?
Well, that was different. It was someone doing something stupid.
All the person did was recline their seat.
Yeah, they put their seat back and their big fat head was right in front of my face.
Oh, it was not.
Pa, I was trying to watch the movie that was on the back of the seat that the stupid guy reclined. And I had to turn my head sideways to watch it. And it was the good movie. It was the Clint Eastwood Dirty Harry movie called Sudden Impact. It is fantastic.
I cannot believe that you pressed the button for the flight attendant to come over so that you could complain to them about the guy. What did you think they were going to do?
I was hoping that they would kick the guy off of the plane.
Yeah, at 35,000 feet, they are going to kick someone off of the plane for reclining their seat. Here's a parachute. Bye.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
It is not against the law to recline a seat on an airplane. If it was, then the back of the seat would not be able to move. You should have been kicked off of the plane for what you did to the guy.
What? He deserved it.
Yeah, right. The man was sleeping.
Yeah, and his big fat head was right in front of me. So it was the perfect opportunity to put some of the peanuts that they gave us on the plane in his hair.
Putting peanuts in a man's hair. You are such a child.
It was only 4 or 5 peanuts.
Yeah, and when he woke up and sat up, we could hear him yell.
Yeah, he yelled, what the hell? And the flight attendant had to come over to tell him to keep it down. Oh, that was so funny.
If he figured out that you did it, he could have charged you with assault or something.
No, he couldn't, because the peanuts were not salted.
Oh, very funny.
Oh, it is hard to laugh when you have a bit of the after Christmas cold, like I do.
Yeah, and you know, some peoples will be listening to this show before New Year's Eve, and some peoples will be listening to it after New Year's Eve.
And some peoples won't listen to the show at all. And to them, I say...
Why did you do that?
What? They deserve it.
Who deserves it?
The peoples who aren't listening.
Well, if they're not listening to the show, how can they hear it?
Oh, I am sure that they felt it or sensed it.
Yeah, right. We should stay up until midnight this year on New Year's Eve.
Why?
Because it is fun, Walter. And we haven't stayed up to bring in the new year in a very long time.
That is because the last time we tried to do that, we both fell asleep in front of the TV by 11 o'clock. And then we woke up still in front of the TV at 2:30 in the morning.
Well, this year we will make it fun so that we won't fall asleep. I can make sausage and cheese and cracker snacks, and we can buy some wine or some champagne.
I don't know. Every time you drink wine, you lift Mruchka up on her hind legs, and you make her dance with you.
Oh, she enjoys it.
Yeah, I can tell by the terror in her eyes. She looks like she would rather go to the veterinarian for a checkup than to dance with you.
We can also invite the Shmelters and the Trotzes to come over for New Year's Eve.
Can we maybe just invite Mr. Shmelter and Mr. Trotz?
Why? Why wouldn't we invite Mrs. Shmelter and Mrs. Trotz?
Because the last time that we got together on New Year's Eve with the Shmelters and the Trotzes, when it turned into midnight, both Mrs. Shmelter and Mrs. Trotz ran around to all of the men and did the keys, keys, keys.
Well, that's what peoples do at midnight, Walter. I even gave Mr. Shmelter and Mr. Trotz little kisses at midnight.
Well, that is their problem.
Come on, Walter. It will be fun. We will play our Bobby Vinton and Engelbert Humperdinck and Tom Jones records, and we can dance if we want to.
Have you seen Mr. Trotz dance?
I don't know.
If you did, you would remember it. He dances like Frankenstein with an itchy bum or ants in his pants.
I will call Mrs. Shmelter and Mrs. Trotz to ask them if they have any plans on New Year's Eve.
And I will call Mr. Shmelter and Mr. Trotz, and I will ask them if they would like to be kissed by you.
Oh, Mr. Shmelter usually comes back for seconds.
What?
I'm just kidding, Walter. Did we get any messages this week?
Yeah, we did.
www.barbaraandwalter.com.
The first message is from Stephen in Beckley, West Virginia. Stephen says, "Hi, Barbara and Walter. What is one thing you have always wanted to do, but haven't yet?"
Oh, I have always wanted to learn how to dance the tango.
Yeah, you have said that before.
But my husband doesn't want to go and take lessons with me.
Why do I need to learn how to dance the tango? Where the hell would we dance the tango after we learn it?
It is just a fun thing to do, and it is good exercise. And we wouldn't dance the tango every week. It would just be something fun that we might do at weddings or parties or something.
Oh, yeah.
Let's take tango lessons, Walter. It will be fun.
Why don't you ask Mr. Trotz to go with you? Then you can learn how to dance the itchy bum Frankenstein tango.
Oh, you're no fun. So what is one thing that you have always wanted to do, but haven't yet?
I have always wanted to clean out the storage area in the basement.
No, it has to be something fun or something that you have wanted to do all of your life.
I don't know. Maybe I would like to get my nose pierced.
Oh, stop it! Come on, there must be something you have always wanted to do.
Sure. I always thought that it would be fun to be on Jeopardy!
Jeopardy? The game show?
Yeah, and it would be perfect if the categories were gunsmoke, sausages, things in a hardware store, mall walking, and garbage days.
Oh, yeah, you always know when it is garbage day. If those were the categories, then you would win for sure.
Yeah, thank you for the question, Stephen.
The next question is from Gloria in Prairie City, Oregon. Gloria asks, what's the weirdest thing you've ever made or created?
Oh, that is a hard question.
Yeah.
The only thing that I can think of is one time I turned an old, ordinary couch into a couch bed, and I slept in it for 3 nights.
When did you do that?
Remember that year that I forgot our anniversary?
Oh, yeah. How could I forget?
Yeah. What is the weirdest thing that you have ever created, Pa?
I think that it would have to be the time that I decided to make homemade pillows.
Oh, yeah. Those were very funny.
Well, they weren't supposed to be.
Yeah, I remember one of those pillows. You tried to sew a picture of a squirrel holding a nut, but it looked more like a big bear drinking a bottle of beer.
And remember the one that I made for Maria's niece? Her niece loved Cinderella. So I tried to make a Cinderella pillow.
Yeah, but Cinderella looked more like Godzilla.
Yeah, I wasn't very good at making homemade pillows.
What did you end up doing with those pillows?
Oh, I donated them to the thrift store.
Did you tell them what the pictures on the pillows were?
No, I didn't have to. The lady who took them knew what they all were. When she saw the squirrel pillow, she said, "Oh, I have never seen a bear drinking a beer before. That is so cute."
And what about the one that you made that was supposed to be George Clooney's face?
The lady said, "Oh, that is so scary. I love the old Frankenstein movies."
That is amazing.
Thank you for the question, Gloria.
Okay, you can go ahead and sing the show-ending song.
Yeah, sorry to leave, but this is the end of the Barbara and Walter Kozakiewicz Kiva show. Bye.
We will talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I forgot about those pillows that you used to make.
Yeah, that was about 10 years ago that I made those.
Well, it is a good thing that you donated them to the thrift store and that some people's bought them.
Oh no, I was at the thrift store last month, and my pillows are still there.
Maybe they are trying to sell them for too much money.
They are selling them for 10 cents each.
Oh, yeah, that is too much money.
Oh, stop it. I pulled out some cabbage rolls from the freezer. Are you okay with having those for dinner?
Yeah, I cannot really taste anything with this stupid head cold, but we haven't had cabbage rolls for a while. I think the last time we had the cabbage rolls was when